Listen, unfortunately, this is one of the most legendary body cams of all time. You've definitely seen the clips. You've heard the screams. This time, finally, we're gonna watch the whole thing to try to figure out what happened. I'm gonna give you a little warning. You might want to turn your volume down.
In this episode of Cop Cam Max, police pursue a driver for a simple speeding violation, but the woman behind the wheel, who may have some anger management issues, insists the officer has no right to ticket her because she parked before he activated his lights.
How is that the cheat code? I already parked before you even started pursuing me, so you can't let me go, even though I may or may not have committed a crime. What?
Hello?
I'm on the phone with your police department right now. You can't pull me over when my car's off.
Oh, yeah, I can, because I got you speeding before you were stopped, so.
You should have had your lights on. You can't have your lights on and pull me over after. You have a cop right here trying to pull me over when my car's.
How hard is it to roll down the window and say, yes? Can I help you? Even if you want to be a bitch about it, okay? How hard is it to just roll down the window a little bit and say yes? This person pulled over, parked the car, had a plan in action, and then called the police on him.
I'm gonna park out parking in front. That's illegal. And you can't do that. I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel safe, and I want him away from my car.
99.89. Do you mind coming to my stop?
That's him parking. That's your little friend. Go get him.
That's your little
Go
friend?
get his sergeant. I want his sergeant here now.
Oh,
He's on his way.
I didn't know that I'm parked, and I've been in a parking spot, and some fucking guy thought that he could do something here. Pathetic fucking shit. When the fuck is he gonna get here?
but how is this worse than the big moment? How is this already worse?
Wow, yeah. Oh shit. When the fuck is he getting here? I got some white privilege signing some fucking light in my fucking window. Fucking trigger happy shit-faced friends down the street, huh?
Are we drunk or just
You
angry?
can't even know what I fucking want to do now, you fucking idiot!
Negative. I'm waiting for my sergeant, another unit. She's irate.
Oh my
Why
god.
don't they hurry the fuck up now?
Oh my god!
I'm getting harassed by a police officer illegally, and I feel unsafe, and I want to get you.
Dude, to call them and like basically play victim, hey, I'm being harassed and I feel unsafe, I need help. And the moment that somebody on the other end, we don't even know what they said, but even slightly questions it, to shift it to yelling at them and calling them pathetic pieces of shit is just like, it's that simple mentality of, are you gonna help me? No? All right, then f you, and f you, and f you, and f you, and you, and you.
Oh, no, I can call 911 if it's a fucking emergency. Do you know what the f that means?
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is a fucking emergency!
What is the emergency?
Your fucking shit-faced pig won't leave me the fuck alone!
Okay, you cannot play the I feel unsafe and I'm uncomfortable and then start calling people the F word. Okay, yeah, I am one of those people that says the F word, okay? That I'm not saying that word and you shouldn't say it either.
I literally walked up to the car. She's irate. I got her 57 down Butterfield, and she pulled in here and turned the car off. And as I walked up, she's just losing her mind. So,
Okay, is she by herself?
yeah.
Actually, have you had really no conversation with her yet?
Nope. She literally has just been yelling. and
Also, it's crazy to me that she gets asked like, what is your emergency? And then she just starts calling him the F word. Like, ma'am, what is your emergency? He's gay! Like, is that her version of it?
I'm the sergeant you requested.
Yeah,
How can I help you?
what the fuck is going on?
Well, from my understanding is you were traveling 57 in a 40-mile-an-hour zone, and that was the reason for the stop.
I'm getting a fucking parking spot.
No, that's not.
That's
You
it.
sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
Yeah,
So he didn't.
I was in the parking spot before that fucking turned his fucking lights on.
Oh
You might have
my
parked,
god.
and then he conducted the traffic stop. That can't happen.
I've been parked for a good minute. Can't fucking do that.
Sure you can.
No, the fuck he can't.
Okay.
This is fucking video.
I don't need to pull his video right now.
Fucking video.
Ma'am, I don't need to pull his video right now.
You're gonna believe the fucking word against mine?
I am, yeah.
I don't fucking think so.
Okay, well, here's what's going to happen then, all right?
Oh my
We'll
god.
write the citation, and then you can take it.
It's writing me.
I think this is one of the craziest people I've ever seen on body cam. Like, I'm definitely putting it in the top 3, and we are 3 minutes in, but we might have to give her the number 1 spot. I don't know. I'm stressed.
Whoa, oh my God, this is crazy. What are we doing back in this room? I'm in this room to tell you that you need to go to the doctor. And I know it's hard. Wait, I'm not trying to make you freak out or anything. Because look, if somebody said to me, you need to go to the doctor, I'm freaking out. But I'm just telling you that if you do need to go, you can make it a lot easier with ZocDoc. Ha! Yes, it's an ad, but it's an ad for one of my favorite things. If you're anything like me, making appointments is incredibly overwhelming. I hate the process of I gotta find a doctor that takes my insurance. I gotta call him up. I get a little phone anxiety sometimes, you know. I gotta call him up. I gotta try to fit it somewhere in my schedule. And then I don't know, for me, it's just too much. And when it takes a lot to get the process started, sometimes I just blank out. Okay. If you're like me, you get what I mean. What I'm so excited about is that I swear we have needed this for so long, just online scheduling for doctors in your area that take your insurance, that are available within sometimes same day if you live in a big city, or sometimes just within the next couple of days. That way you can get the anxiety out of the way and get your appointment. I said that this was one of my favorite things because scheduling is very difficult for me, but also, look, I'm in my 30s. I feel so much better whenever I get my appointment out of the way, whether it's the dentist, whether it's just like your regular physician, whatever it may be. Once I go in, get my annuals done, I walk out of there being like, oh, okay, we got it all checked up. If there's anything going on, I'm on top of it. Now I can just get back to day-to-day life. And here's the crazy part. It's free, okay? And look, I'm always looking around when I hear that something's free. I'm pretty sure the doctors and the businesses have to pay to be up on this thing. So they're paying, we're not, all right? And especially if you got insurance, reminder, you can search for these doctors with your insurance. Like I said, it's totally free, but do me a favor and let them know where you came from. All you got to do is go to ZocDoc.com/BozeVTW. That's ZocDoc.com/BozeVTW. Or just click the link in the description.
Okay, I understand that you might not feel that's right.
No, you don't. You want to fucking die? Get the fuck away from me! Get away from me! Get the fuck away from me!
You screaming at me is not gonna solve anything right now.
Why are you down to the fucking naked thing? Get the fuck.
Oh my God. I honestly think it's so insane that she went from I feel uncomfortable, and then she's saying, I'm genuinely in shock. How is it? Do you guys know what this video is? What scene it's coming up on that basically was all over TikTok? This is actually worse than the actual clip.
Are you okay? What's
Get away from me! Get away from my fucking
Oh my God.
You're just breaking your own stuff.
I honestly think they should be scared of her at this point.
Why did you pull in here when my officer lit you up?
Just don't stand.
Dude, that behavior is really scary, and these are the police. Can you imagine being in a relationship in a closed room with someone like that? It's really scary.
You're in the car in case she decides to back out.
Oh, I don't believe that.
Oh, you want to rescue standby?
No, fine right now.
Okay.
Okay. There's no need to call 911 again.
Get the fuck away from my car!
Okay, as soon as I have the identification, we'll write your citation. We'll be out of here.
Why don't you go fucking fetch it, you fucking dog?
Oh my God. She got out of the car.
Thank you. So you recognize this person?
This is one of
I've
the...
dealt with it before.
Oh, what?
You can just disconnect with her. We're here. If you want to. I mean, she's just gonna keep yelling at you.
I'm sorry. Objectively, screaming the phrase any fucking day now is also funny to me.
There's your citation.
She's
and your
calling
ID
the
badge.
police
Through window.
again.
There's your citation for speed.
Yeah, are you fucking going? Can you get the fuck out now?
After slipping the speeding ticket through her cracked window, The officers figured they were done with her for the night.
scared.
But as they pulled away,
No.
the woman took issue with the sergeant's driving and decided to follow him all the way to the police station.
My God,
During a
this is
5-minute
what
drive,
caused the
she's had an
moment?
opportunity to calm herself down.
Okay.
So I have to follow every fucking law, but that fucking faggot can leave the fucking scene without a turn signal? Give him a ticket!
Do you need an ambulance?
He doesn't have a turn signal! Give him a ticket!
Do you need to go to the...
If you empathize with this person and feel like they may just be having some mental health issues, you need to go to therapy. You cannot do this to other people. And you know what? I've actually never even said this before about one of these videos, but this one is so bad. I have to say this. You cannot do this to other people, and you cannot do this to yourself. Girl, if you are yelling at people like this randomly, there are brain cells in your brain that are being boiled from stress and adrenaline, okay?
Do you ever look at someone and wonder what is going on inside their head?
You're also doing a disservice to your future self, because what the fuck is this? Like, there is absolutely no world where this is excusable. There's no world. There's no world. And if there is any time that you or somebody that you are in a relationship with or whatever you're dealing with, like, this is not okay. You have to go to therapy.
Fucking come on!
It's not going to happen. Anything else we can help you with tonight?
Yeah, give him a ticket!
All right, it's not going to happen.
What the f*** does he get to do whatever the fuck he wants for?
I just want to know, are you okay?
Oh my God, dude.
Fucking dumbass! Why the fuck doesn't he get a ticket? Oh my God!
Ma'am, I can help you talk to somebody.
He didn't use his turn signal!
Dude.
Ma'am, can I please call you an ambulance?
Oh my, honestly, that officer really has the right response. Like, I think he's terrified, but also is just like, dude, you need fucking help. And also, okay. I'm gonna do the annoying psych trauma explanation thing like this. A lot of times when people act like this, and listen, this does not mean that you put on your empathy cap. Am I allowed to explain without you guys all suddenly being like, oh, I feel bad? You can't feel bad when people behave like this. Otherwise, they will walk all over you, okay? This is an extreme behavior. Sometimes when people in their childhood feel threatened, they learn the ability to scare off predators in almost a primal way by yelling or screaming until it stops. But this is an excessive form of it. And what I think could be happening is if somebody had a parent that had that trait originally that I just talked about, a parent that uses fear and extreme intimidation, or even could have traits of sadism that enjoys seeing the fear in others, then the child witnesses behaviors where the other person is constantly scaring and intimidating others, but the child is also scared and emotionally distressed. So they take that behavior and mutate it times 10.
Who are you calling?
Shut the fuck up!
Okay. If you keep calling 911, you could.
Oh
It's not.
I am getting harassed! People are breaking the law!
It's not on the line again.
Affirmative.
Oh, I thought the person on the phone said affirmative. I think the person on the officer's radio can probably also hear her too. He's probably a little scared. I mean, I've said that a lot of times. I probably keep saying that because I'm scared. You've done it. You've become the scary child. I'm scared through the screen.
So what the fuck are they being retarded for? Don't they need to do what the fuck I say now?
Jayla,
Ah!
Jayla, you are in an emotional state. I can't talk with you.
All of you stupid, fat, fucking white privileged motherfuckers keep costing me money!
Yeah, because you have to
and
pay
you
the
do whatever the
court.
fuck you want!
See, you heard that breath there. This is exhausting for her. This is very exhausting. Listen, be kind to yourself. Don't take years off of your life through emotional, whatever the this is.
I wish I was a cop so I could shoot all of you.
Oh my God, you have to go to jail.
Get a pat on the back for it.
You know what, though, is kind of annoying here, too? Bro, I just have to call this shit out. She's a small girl, so she feels like she can say that. And that really bothers me, too. Because, you know, no man would say this to no man, okay? It doesn't matter, like, what your ethnicity is, how tall, how short you are, anything like that. No man would say this screaming through the window at cops. And, like, she knows that she can follow them around. She can yell at them. She can call them names, all these things, because she's like, what are you guys going to do? Because the truth is she's ready to play victim. She's already demonstrated it before. And the minute that something happens, she's gonna play victim. Like, this is, oh my God, this like behavior is really disturbing. That, girl, I can't rationalize that for you. Listen.
Stupid!
Okay!
If we can get her out, if she can get out on her own, if we can get her out somehow.
You need to get a ticket. She needs control.
Would you like to talk to him?
Yeah, I fucking would! Get the fuck over here now!
Oh
Well, he's not
my
gonna come over here. Would you like to talk
God.
to him?
Did I not just fucking say yeah? Am I retarded? Am I fucking stuttering?
He'll talk with you on the sidewalk.
Bro.
Why the fuck do I need to get on a sidewalk? I will pull the fuck over there then.
He was like,
Yo, okay. Yo, I'm gonna say it.
He'll talk to you on the sidewalk. He's not gonna talk to you.
So I need to pull the fuck over there because he's that fucking fat and lazy.
Well, if you would like to have a conversation, you can attempt it.
You don't know how to eat your fucking it's her thing to when you're fucking leaving.
Dude, her pulling up to the cops backwards like this and refusing to get out of the car but wanting to yell at them is giving, you know, in the movies where somebody like Abby is like in her wheelchair but like means business and is going somewhere to like yell at somebody, like that's what it's giving right now.
When did I use my signal?
When you were leaving, you didn't use it, and then you saw me following you, and then you thought to start fucking using it. You know you didn't use it.
When I exited from...
Yeah.
Can you let me finish so I can answer your question or no?
Go ahead.
Wait, I used my signal that...
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
I'm sorry you think that way, but I did.
Wait, also, I don't know if you guys hear it in some of her language when she's talking to the cop. She sounds like a parent. She sounds like an angry parent. So to me, this kind of just like echoes my theory that this was a learned behavior from a parent that has been metamorphosized, for lack of a better term.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Jayla, would you like to file a complaint?
Yeah.
Then you can head to the lobby and we have the paperwork for you.
Oh my God. Oh, just get out of the car! Just get out of the car! Where are we going? Oh my God. Jay!
Yeah. Okay, hands behind you.
Broken here. Sorry, any nurses, emergency room workers, anybody in the house right now? I need your opinions quickly, okay? Sorry, I need your expertise. It is my take from sitting in this chair. I'm like, yeah, she should definitely be going to the hospital rather than straight to the jail because something's wrong, right? A lot of us would probably say that. But now, for my people that work in the hospital, y'all probably sitting there like, don't you send her to me. Don't send her to me. So if you work in a hospital, what do you do if she gets sent to the emergency room? Look, Lisa said we don't want her. I knew it! Prison time only. Okay.
You fucking fuck! Give me my car! Give me my car!
It's heart.
You're gonna fucking repo it!
Who's gonna repo it? They don't have any financial...
We'll carry her.
No, give me my car!
Get in here. Each grab a leg. All right. One, get on.
That's another really abusive tactic too. Like when the person is, you know, up against the wall in some capacity and then you do something and then they just accuse you of doing something crazy that you wouldn't do and now you have to defend yourself from it. Because like in your head, you think, I would never accuse someone of doing something that crazy. Like you think like I wouldn't do that. So then you actually try to defend yourself. She's kind of trying to do that here. So it's obviously one of her tactics. She's like, give me my car. You're going to repo it. The police are not going to repo your car right now. What?
No, what? No!
Give me my fucking car!
God damn.
Yeah, you stupid. That's what the fuck happens when you touch my shit.
Oh my God.
Hold it down. What's that for?
Give me my phone! Give me my phone!
Oh. Why did I put this Urban Dictionary
Give
thing
me
up here?
my phone!
I gotta let go. You okay?
Hey, you stupid shit! You f***ing retarded? What the f*** am I gonna move?
Oh my
Give
God.
me my phone! Oh, what the f***?
Dude, I bet she's got a crazy Twitter account. Yeah, yes. Who said her voice is gonna be gone viral? She will not be able to speak. No.
Oh, what f***ing time is it? My animals need medicine! I want my f***ing phone!
Who got spit on?
Adam.
You got spit on?
Yeah.
The face?
No.
No, don't fucking lie.
She says you want to stab somebody, shoot somebody,
Yep.
Run me over.
run them over. Okay.
And also they have to keep watch of her after this too. Like this person is terrifying.
The woman was arrested again, caught in another wild confrontation you'll want to see.
What?
As for this case, she was charged with 3 counts of aggravated battery on
Why am I exhausted, but I also kind of want to see it?